How's it going, everybody? Chase here. Today I'll be reviewing the Dragon Ball Super Dragon Star Series Super Saiyan Vegeta new version. Now, unfortunately I don't have the box, so I can't really show that off, but it's pretty much the same as all the other Dragon Stars boxes. This is actually one of my favorite figures out of my entire collection, just because of how cool it looks. It's very underrated. It deserves a lot more attention than it gets, but we're going to get into the sculpt and paint detail, all that sorts of stuff first. Vegeta has some pretty cool, different sculpt works that I haven't seen on any of the other action figures. Starting off with the hair, it's got the grooves. I gotta move it back a little bit. But starting off with the hair, it's got all the line work and sculpts, kind of like how he does in the show. Like right there and there. He's got his vein, his bulging vein. You can tell he's very angry. He's got his Super Saiyan blue eyes or green eyes. He's got his Saiyan armor. And that's pretty much all it is for detail-wise. There's not really much to talk about detail-wise. Just a lot better than the original release, because the original release was kind of lame. But now we're going to move into the accessories. And for accessories, he comes with 2 open palm blast hands. Good for the final flash or stuff like that. It's pretty good. But now we're going to move into articulation. Articulation, he's got a ball joint in the head that lets him look 360. That much up, that much down. No ab crunch or anything like that, but he does have swivel, so it can go all the way around 360. Ball joint in the, or ball hinge in the shoulders, so he can go up about that high. Single jointed or double jointed elbows. Ball joint in the wrist lets it go 360, and hinge. He's got, I forgot the name of this articulation, I guess drop down legs, I'm not really sure of what you would call it, and swivel at the waist. Double jointed knees, which let him get into some pretty good poses, I mean. Ball joint in the, or ball hinge in the foot, which lets him kick up that high, kick back that much. No ankle pivot, however it does swivel. And now I'm going to put him in some poses. Now I've already shown him off in his folded arms pose, which is how I usually display him. Like that. Looks pretty good. And now I'm going to show off the Big Bang attack. I just kind of wish the hinge would in the wrist would go up a little bit higher, just so that way you could get it to where it's flat out like that. That looks pretty good. It's okay, it's not the best pose, but looks good. And That's about as close as you can get him in his final flash pose. It works, but it's not the best. Looks decent. But that's pretty much going to do it for my review of the Dragon Ball Super Stars Super Saiyan Vegeta. This is a pretty good $20 figure. If you can find it for cheaper, go for it. It's more of the Android Saga look of Vegeta, because his hair is very big in comparison to how it looks after the Cell Saga and during the Boo Saga and stuff like that. But it's very cool for what it is. Very clean face sculpt. But if you enjoyed this review, please consider liking, consider subscribing. I upload almost daily. And until next time, have a good one.